Namaskar! Namaste!
Namaste.
Welcome to the energy of the blue overtone night during Mercury retrograde. It's going to be lots of fun. Here we go. Starting off with Vishnu Mudra with your right hand. We're going to do this differently, so you got to pay attention. For guys and girls, guys, you're going to close off right nostril to practice Chandra Beta, lunar activating. Girls, you close off left nostril to activate Surya Beta, solar activating energy. Guys, close right, girls, close left. Take a deep breath in, drawing bright green energy up the open side of the body. Close off, exhale dark blue down the opposite side. Close that side off, right for guys, left for girls. Inhaling bright green energy up again, the open side of the body. Close off, exhale dark blue down the opposite side. Keep Surya Beta, Chandra Beta going, respectively. Inhaling bright green energy builds positivity for the practice, increases dream recall. Exhaling dark blue releases any negativity, inhibitions, holding patterns. So exhale, release the hand. Full deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20. Jawline arch into the chest, lifting shoulders towards the ears. Take a moment, come into remembrance of who you are in the dream space as the dreamed being, unbound, unlimited, and free. Set an intention to do the practice today from that awareness, to develop more superconscious awareness for the waking state and the dreaming state. To unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Take a full deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Raj Yogins and Yoginis. I'm just standing at the front of the mat. Feet a distance apart. Squeezing our thighs together. Draw belly in, scoop tailbone. Lift shoulders up and back. Slide jawbone back. April, you slide back. Your whole mat, like back and to the right a little bit. Kurt, you can slide to the left. Thank you.
Is that good enough?
Perfect. Hands together in front of the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're down to the legs, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up, celebrating the freedom of the day. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step back, plank pose, hold plank. Spread fingers wide. Index finger leads the way. Lean forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for a high Bhujangasana. Rest your hips down. Keep elbows bent, shoulders lengthened towards the ears, curling shoulders onto the back. And then take your gaze up. Lower down, push back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sorry. Back to the left now. Your arms are too long. Thank you. First dog for the Overtone night. Stretch it out. Bend one knee at a time. Lengthening through calf muscles. Overtone night is guided by the power of the blue monkey, which encourages us, leads us to be more playful, to get out of the Maya, the illusion, and connect to the Leela, divine play, the cosmic dream of Vishnu, the sustainer. Take right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee and twist, stretch out side body. Yoga, there's 4 states of consciousness. The waking state you're in right now. Then there's the unconscious state, no mental activity. Subconscious state, dream activity, mind impressions. Switch legs. Take left leg up and over. And then there's the Triya, the 4th state, the transcendental state. The superconscious state, where you wake up consciously in either the unconscious or subconscious states. Move forward, back to down dog, into plank, push your head up, index knuckles down, exhale Chaturanga Danda. Inhale, rise up, Praha Bhujanga. Exhale, flow back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot up, Vanarasana. Right foot to the front of the mat, point foot out to the right, 45 degrees. Take your hands forward in front of you. A foot or so on the floor in fingertip or ridge top position. Bend your elbows up, push your head up. Keeping your left thigh lifting, squeezing into the center. Release tension in the outer right hip, letting right thigh bone get heavy. And then step back, plank pose. Vinyasa. Second side. Vinara 2. Left foot out to the side. Take your hands forward, elevating wrists to lengthen side bodies. Pushing your head up, connecting the back body, and descend. Right thigh squeezing into the center. Release tension in outer left hip. And then step back, plank. Feel free to work alternate hands, ridge top, fingertips, or fists. Feel free to use wedges underneath your wrists or Nama strength, or a ramp if you're in the no. Exhale, flow back. Anytime you elevate the wrists, you take pressure off the wrists so you don't strain them. You create more strength in your hands, your forearms. It allows you to create more length in your side bodies. So you can create more extension in your down dog so that you can do more curl and extension of your spine safely when you're warming up in cobra or up dog. Bends knees, gaze up, step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow to the heart, squeezing legs together, root down, inhale, rise up. Exhale, pause at the chakras, turning gaze back within, back into remembrance of who you are as the dreamed being. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump. Take a vinyasa. You just take your arms forward and down instead of up. Right foot up, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Right foot up, back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist. Left arm reaches for the front of the room, palm face down. Inhale, contract more, squeezing legs together. Exhale, push off your back leg, reaching through left hand. In yoga, we create union by balancing patterns of energy of engagement with inhale pattern, exhale pattern, contracting and expanding. Exhale, release, step back, plank, take a vinyasa. We also create a state of unity by merging ascending patterns with descending patterns, masculine and feminine energies, balancing right and left sides of the body, left side, left foot up, back foot flat, belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist, right arm reaches, side angle pose. You can also create a state of unity by merging who you are as the dreamer, the person you are right now in your waking consciousness, with who you are as the dreamed being, the person you are as the subconsciousness. Step back, plank, take a vinyasa, where you can stay in remembrance of who you are in the dream space, and that person can stay in remembrance of who you are in the waking state. Then you can create a totality of consciousness, and you can become a co-creator in the waking state. Right leg lifts behind you, lean forward into plank. Push your head up, index knuckles down, halfway down, Trianga. Push back strong, right foot up, Virabhadra. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Take arms overhead. Inhale, power up back leg. Exhale, push through the back heel. Bending right knee deep. Inhale, squeeze your left leg into the center. Exhale, bend right knee a little deeper. Keep tops of the arms and shoulders outer rotating, heart lifting and reaching. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, step back, plank, take a vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Plank. Trianga, halfway. Push back strong, left foot up, Virabhadra. Belly in, scoop tailbone, take arms overhead. Inhale, power up back leg, lifting right thigh up. Exhale, bend left knee deep. Inhale, create more strength in your back leg, squeezing it into the center, the midline of your mat. Exhale, bend left knee a little deeper, keeping it leaning to the left. One more strong one. Exhale, release, vinyasa. Flow through. Vasisthasana on the right, side arm balance pose, rocking onto the outer edge of the right foot. Right hand, you can take right hand forward a couple inches or come onto your forearm. Inhale, arch up. Arching underside of the body, bring left foot up into tree or reach for the big toe. Optional taking it all the way up. Keep curling, inhale, arching, exhale, twisting. And then step it back, Kamakarasana, wild thing. Lift hips high and curl. And then switch sides, Vasisthasana to the left. Take the breath, keep it full and deep. You're ready, step it back, Kamakarasana. Down dog, turbo dog, hold it, then elbow, squeeze into the center. Jump into Malasana, squatting, or jump into Bakasana, crow pose. Set yourself up. Elbows wide, hands wide, lean forward, squeeze in. Hold it at least 5 breaths. Lifting higher, rounding lower back. And then float back, Vinyasa. Right foot up to the front of the mat and pause. Hands to the top of the thigh. Back into remembrance. Who you are as the dream being. Unbound, unlimited, and free. As we are only limited by our limited thoughts. Squeezing legs together. Cross your right wrist on top of the left. Bring your biceps behind the ears. Squeeze in. Pinch the back of the head. Squeezing back leg into the center. Push your head back into the arm bones. Curling in the upper back. Back foot flat. Lean back over the back leg, Parsvavira. Using the bottom arm to pull your top arm down to stretch side body. Lifting up out of the hip. Lifting right rib cage up. And then go for the clasp, right arm under, left arm behind the back for Baddha Parsva, Kong Asana. Choke up, grab the wrist if you're in deep. Bend your right knee deeper. Keep it centered over the ankle. From here, Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. Both hands down, back heel up, right foot slides to the right. Now both arms up, or take left forearm down, working Visama, or hold prep, just keeping leg lifting. And then when you're ready, you can step back for the Vinyasa.
Can you adjust here?
Now pretty pinky toes. Second side, left foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Connecting to the breath, to the Lila, the divine play, the sport of God. Embrace your roll fully. Draw in with more strength in the legs. Cross your left wrist on top. Arms in front of you. And then bring your biceps behind the ears. Squeeze arms in. No daylight behind your head. And push your head back using strength of the neck to curl in the upper back. And back foot flat. Parsvavira. And over back leg. Pull top arm down. Left knee bending deep, centered over the ankle, leaning to the left. Bow forward, Baddha Parsva, Kong Asana. Left arm under, right arm behind the back. Both hands down, Ekapada Kundanyasana. Hold it, 5 breaths, stay there. You can hold the prep, stay there, Sadhu Shakti. If you want to get a little lift off, you can place a block underneath your thigh, and then you can work on lifting both feet up while keeping both shoulders lifting and heart descending, and then float back. Right foot up, side angle pose again. Right foot up, back foot flat, not bound, not binding, just regular side angle. Left arm reaching for the front of the room. Few breaths, getting reestablished. Left hand to the hip, bow to the heart, Petita Trikonasana, straighten right leg. Belly in, re-scoop tailbone, and then out rotate right leg as you push out through the feet, taking left arm straight up. Few deep breaths, releasing palate, roof of the mouth, and the earth energy circulate through the crown of the head. Stay with the breath, left hand to the hip, step it up, Ardha Chandra. Hold it here, or bend top leg for Ardha Chandra Chapa, optional if you want to reach for the foot. Knee to the chest, and then curling shoulder back. Toes flex, kicking back into your hand, head moves straight back. Hold it there. Standing split, Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapada. Ardha Mala 2, swing your top leg out to your right behind you, and then reach your right hand up for the outer edge of the foot. And then bend your left elbow up, keep left arm, left shoulder lifting, keep your hip lifting off the floor. Palate releasing. Back up, standing split. Urdhva Prasarita. And then set yourself up, flight time. You can kick towards a handstand, a forearm stand. You can use the wall if one's in your vicinity. You can do handstand in your dreams. It's 3 times energetically more powerful than if you can do it physically, because it's done purely on a mental, energetic level instead of on the gross, mundane, physical level. Second side, side angle pose, Parsva Kona. That's why conscious dream work is the most powerful platform to refine your awareness, to refine your spiritual disciplines, because it's a direct experience of a non-dual state of reality where you are witnessing your own mind's creation. Triangle, hands to the hip, bow the heart, straighten left leg, belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist, right arm up. In the dream space, we are creators. We can create anything we can imagine. But when we wake up, we're limited. We don't have the same freedom. We can't just go flying out of our bedroom window. We can't just create things out of thin air. It takes time to manifest. Step it up, Ardha Chandra. Hold it here, and then you can bend top leg, reaching for the foot for Ardha Chandra Chapasana if you're going further. Standing split, Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapada Sana. Ardha Mala 2. Swing top leg out to your left, reaching left hand up. You can hook your pinky finger in between 4th and 5th toe. Hold the engagement in the outer foot. Keep the leg strong. Right arm lifting, upper back engaged. And then back up, standing split. Light time. Set hands, forearms, kick to a handstand, forearm stand. Activating Hasta Bandha. Grip or claw the mat strong. Keeping index knuckles rooting down. If they pop up, take your hands a little wider. You can turn them out to the side. Wide leg stance. Step one foot up, pivoting off to the side. Ardha Mala 1. Use hands for support wherever you need to, or you can wrap and clasp, taking forehead to the floor. Doesn't matter how far you take the outer form, because the outer form is the illusion, it's the Maya, that which we measure and compete, which causes us to judge or to compare. Take it to the opposite side. The Lila is the reality of the inner space, it's what we experience. It's magic, it's uncertainty, it's the principle of unknowing. Back up, go wide, go deep. Triple feet apart. Walk hands back, forehead to the floor, forearms to the floor, or if you're in deep, chin to the floor, clasping hands underneath for E position of Prasarita Prattanasana. Extended wide leg pose. Big toes pushing down, pinky toes pushing down, while staying in remembrance that it's all a dream. Slowly heel toe back in, come to squatting for Bakasana round 2. This time you can change up hands for ridge top or fist position. Hold it 5 or 10 breaths, and then you can transition into an inversion if it's available, or just take a Vinyasa. Go from 3, 2, 1, push. And then moves back down. When you're ready, child's pose. Come back within. Tell yourself it's a dream. In this moment, you're dreaming. The more you repeat it internally like a mantra, then the more the thought will spontaneously occur when you actually are in the dream space. If you never take time to cross-train, if you never tell yourself that you're dreaming when you're awake, then the thought will never occur when you actually are dreaming. Or if it does, you'll lose the opportunity and it'll slip away from you. Child's pose. Because when we're in the, or puppet pose, Uttanasana Shishosana, when we go into the dream space, our consciousness becomes dislodged. Right now it's fixated within space and time, experiencing a linear progression. But when you go to sleep, your awareness, your hip is like an energy ball that starts bouncing around the room. And thus you only get fragmented memories or images of the dream that stay with you. If you can perceive through the illusory nature of the dream and recognize that you're dreaming, something tips you off, then your first conscious thought should be to look at your hands. You can look at your hands in the dream space. It'll center you in your dream body, allowing you to gain lucidity, conscious control of the dream. Back to child's pose, Balasana. Go, inversion time. Slide our mats to the wall. We'll work on handstand for 5 minutes. Yay! You can kick up towards the wall, working the 2 different alignment positions, working back body strength, having your hips on the wall and your chest away, or have your, after 10 breaths there, then you can curl up, take your head to the wall, the hips away. Or you can just walk the legs up the wall if kicking up isn't in your game today. The point is to try and stay upside down as long as possible.
Do you want me to show both legs?
Sure, that'd be great. Open the heart down, shoulder blades engaged in the back. You can walk your legs up. Very nice form. Perfect L shape. Notice she's not pushing her head up. She's keeping her head and neck relaxed. And then Sadhana, come down and show the kicking up variations. You guys get set. Start praying to Vishnu.
Ganesh.
Ganesha.
Ganesh is mine.
Yeah, sure.
Ganesh helps me. Might start chanting.
Yeah, when you're set, go for it. I think your wrist may feel better for the reasons around the other way. Just with the lower end down. Yeah, that's right.
It's not what it's in the book.
Yep. As long as you're gripping with your fingertips, you'll be okay. There we go. Time starts now. It's Mercury retrograde. I can't help the technology. That's on its own. Hips back, chin to the chest. This is the first alignment position. Work back body strength, taking thigh bones into the hip sockets, arm bones into the shoulder sockets. You hold it there for 10 breaths or 30 seconds, and then you curl. And you can take your hips away and then head to the wall. And then that works front body strength. So that's about 30 if you want to curl for that position. For each person can be different. You want to say squeezing into the midline, flexing your feet in the first position, pointing in the second position. So you can have either the head or the hips on the wall, but not both on the wall at the same time. You have to choose and then switch. That way you work back body strength, the front body strength, and you can stay up for the entire 5 minutes without getting pumped out. If you do get pumped out, just come down and rest for 5 or 10 breaths and then go back up. One. Back into remembrance of why you do the practice, of who you are as the dreamed being. What do you want to experience in your dreams? 140. Your dreams are the energies you take in throughout the day, and then your brain downloads them at night and puts them all into save files. 155. Nice, that was 2 minutes. The music you listen to, the books you read, the shows you watch, the people you hang out with, your intentions during your yoga practice, they all show up in your dream space. If you're super conscious with what you're doing throughout the day, if you take time to look at your hands to tell yourself you're dreaming, it's all a dream, then you can wake up in the dream space and make use of your time at night, because we all dream statistically like 6 to 8 hours, which is like 1/3 of our life if you think about it. So you might as well use it as a spiritual practice for personal development. Coming up on 3 minutes. Time goes fast in handstand. 2 more.
When you're watching.
It's all relative.
I'm talking fast today. 330. Stick with it. Same with the breath. Visualizing your hands in your mind's eye. Practicing Malam Yoga, Dream Yoga, helps you to break through of karmic patterns, your samskaras, your ritualistic habits, patterns of beliefs. 4 minutes. Because the energies that you take in during the day create energies that you experience at night, and then those energies govern who you are the next day, and the energies play out even if you are unconscious of what you dreamt about. For last 30 seconds for Sadhana Shakti. She's going to take it up, give it one last good go. Stay with the breath. Building strength, spirit, perseverance. Building the strength to manifest all of your heart's intentions, all of your dreams that you want to manifest in the physical world. And that's 5. Rest down. Om Namo Narayana Namaha. Mythology, Vishnu, the sleeping god, is sleeping, dreaming our reality. We're all characters in Vishnu's dream. But when we go to sleep, we become the creators of our own world. If we can wake up in that world, we can wake up more in this world and become a co-creator. If you try and tell the characters in your dream that they're characters in your dream, they won't know how to respond because you are all the characters in the dream. You are all the objects, all the people, all the animals. They're all energies of you. Start to get set for forearm stand. If you didn't bring your own block, too bad. Get set with the block. If you need it, you can have palms face in or palms face down. Side body's long, shoulders up. Curl in the upper back, connecting the back body strength, and then lifting knees up, walk it in, and take it up for 2.5 minutes, and forearm stand. Forearm stand, if you're using the wall, you can do just like Sadhana did. If you bend your knees, it allows you to engage your lower body, takes you out of the arch in the lower back, belly in, tailbone up, extending energy up through the knees. And then you can take one leg away or both legs away, holding the midline to find the balance. Just 30 seconds. Nightmares are root chakra dreams. Dreams of survival, of fear, general negativity. You wake up after a nightmare feeling insecure. You tell your friend about the dream you had, looking for reassurance. We've all experienced that at some point. 1 minute. Shows you how the energy stays with you. Second chakra, sexual-based dreams. Third chakra, dreams of empowerment or disempowerment. As the solar plexus chakra is your will center. Heart-based dreams. Dreams of love and acceptance. You may have dreams of friends, family, or lost ones. 1:30. 1 more minute. Throat chakra. This ability to speak your truth. In your dreams, you may feel that you're being strangled sometimes, or you're losing your air, or you're losing your voice. Corral chakra is the ability to perceive through the illusory nature of the dream, to recognize that you're dreaming, to find your hands, to recreate the dream. Crown chakra is the ability to stay in remembrance of who you are as the waking self, merging the dreaming self with the waking self. Also to stay in remembrance of your guru, your teacher, or of God, or of Jesus. 2:30, rest. Praise the Lord. 1 minute rest. Whatever your intention is for doing conscious dreaming is completely valid. The first immediate experience is one of freedom, as you realize that you're not dependent upon your physical body to do amazing things, and that it's even more amazing if you can do them consciously, mentally, in the dream space without your physical body. Start to get set for a headstand. The next experience is breaking free of karma or your samskaras. You start to choose different roads or paths in life. You start to realize that previously limited, false-held beliefs of yourself are not true. Get set for 2.5 minutes in headstand. Take it up. Shirshasana 1, or you can revisit form stand or handstand if you want to stay off your head. Or you can rest your forehead on your thumbs for the Turiya, the fourth transcendental state of headstand, as it transcends headstand and takes you close to forearm stand. Again, outer form doesn't matter. As long as you're upside down, you're going to be building more energy, creating friction internally, breaking up stagnant fluids, breaking up stagnant areas of the body, bringing in new life.
What is that on your thumbs?
What is that on your
Yeah, when
thumbs?
you said the
Like these.
forehead and thumbs.
Oh, so like if you clasp tight, like in a sattvic position, like or rajasic, really tight with your hands together and then thumbs together, pointing straight ahead, then your forehead on your
Like
thumbs.
this.
There you go. And your pinky fingers out, pointing straight ahead. That way your crease of the wrist can push down. There you go. That's 1. You can use conscious dreaming for enhancing your creativity if you're an artist or whatever your job is out in the world physically. You can practice your craft, refine your skills in a dream space. It's largely what led to Skanda Yoga. Because I'd be teaching all day, and then I'd go home, and I'd sit at my desk, and I'd rewrite the sequence over and over again. And then I'd dream about it at night. I'd dream of color patterns, I'd dream of poses, I'd dream of the pose number, dream of the instructions over and over again, working it out until it all got seamless and fluid. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Stack your fists up, rest your forehead on your stacked fist to keep your neck aligned with your spine. Slowly slide your mats back. And you can get set for one arm auspicious pose. Like that. Right arm out to the right. Palm face up. Over, bending knees up, shift your hips in, and then you can take left hand back and go for the clasp. Optional, if you want to work fire log leg, you can bring left ankle on top, lower right knee down, and then take left knee down. Next. Ready, switch. A little wider. Optional right ankle on top, deepening twist from lower body. Take it into fire log leg, attention to take top knee down. And then back to the belly. Reaching back for both feet for Dhanurasana. Pose. Down to the knees, your tailbone, kick back, arch up and lift, kick back strong with the feet, flex more. And ready, lower down, push back, Balasana, child's pose. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Pigeon pose. Right knee up wide. Slide left leg in. Slide it back. Walk hands back. Lift and curl. Square it off. And then you can bring right hand front and center on the floor, or you can use a block. And then reach left hand back. Kick back into the hand and then pull it in for a deep quad stretch. Or you can trap it for mermaid, Naskinyasana, or full Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. And when you're ready, release and pull forward. Or strap it and take it deeper. Visualizing your hands in your mind eye. Thinking about what you want to experience in the dream space. And then step back, take a Vinyasa. Meditating before sleep is a great way to stay in remembrance of your intentions for dreaming. Second side, left knee up, right leg slides in. Walk it back. Lift and curl. And reach for the back foot. Kick it back, pull it in. The mantra for conscious dream work is Om Anuttara, which means the supreme or the ultimate. So you develop the energy that you are confident, that you are strong, that you can do whatever you set your mind towards. Because you have to be strong and confident and believe in yourself like you are the greatest of all time to be successful in lucid dreaming. Otherwise, you won't believe it's possible. You'll get to be unsuccessful over and over again, and you'll just give up. But if you want to be successful, you have to keep putting more and more fuel on the fire until it overrides every other energy in your life and you become completely obsessed, and then it manifests. Unless your name is Otto Rivera and you are super focused and super conscious during the waking state, then it can only take you a week. Because you do your homework, you watch the movies, The Waking Life, Inception, you make a drawing of your hands, you post it up on your wall next to your computer that says, I am dreaming, this is all a dream. And then the more you train your subconscious mind to stay in remembrance, the more it's going to wake up in the dream space. But if you never do your homework, if you never cross-train, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in magic, then it won't happen. Take the Vinny, flow through. Ustrasana, camel pose. Fold the knees over. You want to pad your knees. And you can have your feet flexed if you need more height for the heels. Otherwise, have your feet flat. Hips back and apart. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Lift and curl. Palms to the heels. And then extend hips forward, heart up, sliding jawbone back. Outer rotate arms and shoulders. And hips moving forward. Heart lifting, jawbone sliding back. Keeping front and back of your neck engaged so that you can swallow easily without the sensation of gagging. And then inhale up and rest back for Supta Virasana. Supine hero pose. You can sit on a block or sit between the feet. Holding Virasana. It's available. You can rest back onto your forearms and shoulders for Supta Virasana. It's okay if your knees separate. Just keep your pinky toes pushing down. So there you go. So the outer edge of your shin stays engaged. Inner thighs stay engaged. And then the pubic bone will descend and then lightly scoop tailbone up with just 2% of your strength. That was too much. Half of that. Yeah, you don't want to engage your glutes. You don't want coconut butt. You want mango butt. You can hold it here. If it's available, you can take hands overhead and lift for a Kapotasana, full pigeon pose. Extending hips forward, walking hands in, grabbing edge of the mat. Or push the floor away, attempting to straighten the arms, and then walk it in, lower the head down. Keep in touch, going a little more. Push both. Lift up again. Reach your hands for the floor. There you go. Now head down. Head down. There it is. Boom. One. And the other. Boom. And one back up. Take the Vinny. Come to sitting for Ardha Matsyendra prep. Left leg straight, cross right leg over, right hand behind the back, and fingertip or ridge top, or use a block. Left arm up, arch up, lengthen. Exhale, twist to your right, hooking arm across. Push into the leg or pull against it. Inhale, lengthen again, rise up. The crown of the head. Exhale, deep and twist. Hold it there for a few deep breaths. Inhale, untwist slightly, letting inner body expand. Exhale, deep and twist. And then inhale, untwist, pull foot across, push knee across. And then reach for the foot of the straight leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, pulling back on the foot. Yourself over the top leg. switch. Leg straight, cross left leg over. Left hand back, right arm up, arch. Lengthen, take it across. Inhale, rise up. So push off, deepening twist. Inhale on twist, pull foot across, push it across. Lengthen, exhale, forward fold. Stay focused on your hands. Who you are as the drink being. Inhale up, Vinyasa, cross ankles, hop, skip, jump, slide, traverse, take a Vinny. Upavishta Konasana, seated wide angle. Clear sitting bones, clear hamstrings. Elevate your hips if you need to create more arch in the lower back so you have the anterior tilt in the pelvis so the thighs in rotate and roll in. Point toes back, squeeze leg muscles in. Arch up and fold forward. Good evangelist practice. Sit to bow or twist over the right leg, keeping left leg pushing down strong. Pushing your head up into the top arm if you're in deep. Inhale back up, switch sides. Just rest your forearm on the blood. Put your elbow on the floor. You don't need to do this. I think you can just go like this. Reach overhead. And back up. Bow forward one more time. Going a little wider, a little deeper. And then slowly back up. You can take a vinyasa or come onto your back and rock around a little side to side. Chayo, that right shoulder's dropping. It's bothering me.
What is that?
She's yelling at Chayo.
Chael.
Jamune. You're getting your virtual sweat all over Kurt.
We all feel it here.
Here we go. Eagle crunches, an essential part of your yogi diet. Yay! Go strengthen the core. Because your car is your body, it's your vehicle, it's your vahana. Here we go. Time to strengthen our vehicles for flight time. Inhale, stretch out long, hands overhead, legs extend long, and then exhale, curl in. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze in. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more good ones. Stay with it. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, squeeze in. Squeezing arms together, legs together, pushing lower back into the floor. Hold the breath out. No breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze in strong. Squeezing out all of your doubts and fears and negativity. Inhale, open up to the positive and the good. Exhale, squeeze in and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Go hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Boom. When Vishnu wakes up from his cosmic dreaming, he incarnates as an avatar, and he flies on Garuda, the eagle, to fight for dharma, for justice, for what is right in the world. Second side. Left leg wraps over, left arm wraps under. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze in, squeezing legs together, arms together. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze in for 5. The eagle represents the attainment of the Turiya, the super conscious state. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, open up. Last one. Hold it for 10. Squeezing in. Strong. Hold the breath out. Go as hard as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Even harder. Turn up the intensity volume. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Boom. Give yourself a big hug. Rock around a little side to side. Tell yourself you can't wait to go to sleep tonight and dream and wake up in your dreams. Feet underneath the knees, lift for bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sharvangasana. Lifting hips up, walk shoulder blades in. Going for the clasp. Press down. Hands overhead. Hips up. Chest up. Top of the head and pause. Take hands wider. And curl chest forward. Arms and shoulders back. Go all the way up. Oh. Back up, round 2. Do some push-ups. If you don't have somebody's ankles to hold on to, Use 2 blocks. Keep your hands overhead. Be placing blocks against the wall. Yeah. I'll be here. Wrapping hands over. Hips up, chest up. Top of the head curling forward. Going all the way up. And then on this one, lift your heels, walk it in, and then crank out some push-ups. Do at least 5, taking your head towards the floor, and then re-straighten the arms, bumping chest forward. Two more. If you're done with your push-ups, you can come to standing for a drop back or a walk back. If you're done with back bends, you can take it into Sharvangasana. One more from the floor, from standing or shoulder stand. Spottage. That's right. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. And the Shavanga, blanket.
2.
Legs overhead, cloud pose. Your pressure post, bend knees over ears, keeping hands clasped or hands to the hips or wrapping over the knees, either way. Yep. If you wrap over the knees, technically that's Pashini Mudra. And then slowly unroll, Matsyasana, fish pose. And the first avatar of Vishnu to rescue Manu and the Vedas from the Great Flood. Optional lift, Uttanapata. Lifting legs up, arms up. Anandasana, the pose dedicated to Adi Ananta Sesha. Rocking onto your left side body, supporting your head like you were chilling on the floor watching Netflix. You can take your right leg up and strap the foot or hook your big toe. And then kick the leg away from you first so that your thigh engages, and then slowly bring it a little bit closer. Try and keep your leg in a single line so your left pinky toe, there you go, stays pushing down. And your leg doesn't creep forward. And then switch sides.
We can put this side.
Switch sides. Adi Ananta Sesha pose, Anantasana, second side. This is the couch. Vishnu's waterbed he sleeps on. The cosmic ocean of consciousness is Ananta, the serpent of infinity that has one tail, one body, one root, but an infinite number of heads because there's an infinite number of ways of speaking the truth through many philosophies, religions, sects, teachers, and so forth. But ultimately they have one source, which is God, supreme consciousness. Switch legs again. Supta Padangustasana, C. Take right leg up and then take it over into a twist. You can bend your bottom leg and reach for the foot, pulling it in, and then outer rotate the top leg, rolling thigh and hip away from the face. So let's knock it. Who's there? Inhale low. Vishnu. Narayana. Left leg up, take it into the twist.
Narayana, Narayana.
Back up. Happy baby pose. Rock to the right, to the left, pushing right knee down, left knee down. Both knees down. If you're going deeper, round your lower back, bring your feet to the head or behind your head. Yep. Switch. And when you're ready, twist to the right, both knees across. Left hand to the rib cage or out to the side. This is the opposite side. Back up, roll around, twist or stretch however you need to. Extend long for Shavasana. right. Supporting head on the arm bone. Resting there for a few breaths. Slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. The last stone. And universal prayer for happiness and freedom for all beings. Deep breath in.
Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Om Anuttara.
Thank you, teachers.
Success unto you.